Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be breaking down the Thunder's 126-102 win over the Golden State Warriors last night. That being said, let's get started. Okay, so we're going to tip off. Thunder are actually going to win the tip here. Alright, we're going to get into their set. Alright, so Hartenstein is going to set a pick on Chet's man. Chet's going to come back to the ball. Shai is going to set a down screen on Curry, and Wallace is just going to float up top for a three. And so really like this set coming out of the tip. The key to this play though is watch Shai's screen here. He sees that Shai's overplaying, so Curry's trying to come under the screen here, and instead Shai realizes that, and he's just gonna go exactly where Curry is, and essentially is occupying two men here. Kaysen gets a really good three here. Honestly, what could have happened is you could see Shai cutting as soon as he realizes that both men are leaving him. Shai cuts to the paint, Kaysen drops it off, and then now Draymond Green has to come fill the paint, and then now you have Hartenstein here in the dunker spot crashing. That's just a possibility. Still get a really good look here from three. Fortunately, Kaysen ends up missing this, but a really good look here to start the game off. Okay, so Golden State's going to run this action with Draymond Green. They're trying to get Curry the ball here, and they end up doing it really well on this play. Curry's going to go to the opposite side of the court. It's going to work its way back up to the top here, and you see Jimmy Butler is going to come back down here, and he's just going to try and drag Chet along with him. And so ends up happening, see, Chet turns his back. As soon as Chet turns his back, Curry's setting Kaysen up to kind of cut back door, or at least give him all of this open space to work with if he decides the cut isn't there. Beats his man off the dribble. Again, Chet's still playing help defense. You'd want Chet to play up a little bit more over here because you have backside help as well. That ended up happening though. Curry beats his man again. Easy layup. Okay, so we have an inbounds play for the Thunder. Shai's going to inbound the ball, get to Hartenstein at the top of the arc. Kaysen's going to set a pick on his man. Gonna get Shai at the top, and just watch. Shai's able to manipulate the defense with his eyes here. Now, this also isn't good defense by Kuminga by any means, but it's all just because Shai requires so much attention on the court. So see here, Shai's going to look this way for a split second. It's going to get Kuminga to just turn his body for like half a second here. See, he looks here, turns his head. It's too late. Dumps it off over the top. Easy dunk. Although Kaysen Wallace didn't have the biggest numbers in the box score, I think he only ended the game with 3 points. He arguably had the hardest task all night, which is guarding Curry. He literally matched his minutes. And so all that means is that anytime Curry was in the game, he was guarding Curry in the entire game. Anytime Curry left, Kaysen would also leave. And so they're going to run a high pick and roll here. And what this allows is it allows the person setting the pick to slip the screen and go downhill a lot quicker than if they were setting the screen here, just because you have more space, right? And so Kuminga does a good job of setting the pick up high. Draymond's here at the top of the arc, and he's already anticipating that Kuminga's slipping the screen to go downhill. And so really good entry pass. And Kuminga's now just reading Chet's behavior. So if Chet's playing more inside, he has an easy layup, right? But if Chet stops ball up here, then he has an easy pass. And so he reads the defender. Gets a wide open corner three here. Really good play by the Golden State Warriors. Later on in the game, you'll see the Thunder actually play this play a lot better. This is only happening because, again, we are face guarding Curry here. And so when you do this, also another key to this is just because the Thunder, anytime Curry had the ball throughout this game, you can see, like in the clips I have ahead, like the secondary defender here, they are hedging so hard to just block all of this off for Curry so that Curry's not allowed to go attack downhill. And so this is a really good play by Steve Kerr and the Golden State Warriors here, but the Thunder are able to eventually stop this later down. Okay, so once the next play, we're going to get a two-man game between Shai and J. Will here. So I'm going to give Shai back the ball through a handoff. He's going to set a pick. Shai's going to go to the top of the arc. So now you have him on the center, which is exactly the type of mismatch you want. And so Shai's going to attack downhill, and he's kind of just reading Buddy Hield as well. So if Buddy Hield decides to double onto Shai, he has Isaiah Joe here at the top of the key. This is also by design. This is just kind of a release player. Again, Shai gives him a little shoulder bump, which is his go-to move. High percentage shot here from Shai. Okay, so again, Golden State's going to run a high screen. Moody's going to slip out of it right now, and they're going to set another screen with Draymond Green here. Again, watch the hedges by Hartenstein here. He's hedging really hard so that he doesn't allow Curry to go outside and attack downhill. So he cuts his lane off. Isaiah Joe's still playing up, and you have Casey Wallace here in help in case Draymond Green decides to cut backside. Right, so you're really just cutting off every lane here. Again, he's going to initiate another screen here. Watch the hedge by Hartenstein. Gets really lucky here, and kind of puts Wallace in a tough predicament here because he essentially has to guard two people here. And then Caruso gets a very late contest. Overall, this is really good defense by the Thunder. Like, you can't really play this any more perfectly. I mean, the only thing I guess you could say is you kind of have to, if you're Caruso, you kind of have to anticipate that Curry's just going to have to pass the ball here. But again, if Caruso just overplays this, then Curry might turn around and pass it backside. So again, it just kind of sucks. Thunder are in really good position here. All you can ask for is a late contest by Caruso and just happens to make the shot. But again, overall, really good defense. Okay, so the Thunder start the second quarter up 6, 34-28 against the Warriors. You're going to get this misdirection set from the Warriors here. You're going to get down screen here, down screen here. You're going to have Jimmy Butler come up top, right? But this man actually, he's going to set the screen, but he's going to slip out of it. And he's going to try to get a back door here. That ends up happening. Chet plays his ball nicely. Right, and just watch this defense by the Thunder. I mean, look at these rotations on this play. All right, you have good interior help, good rim protection here. Everyone's doing their job. I mean, like, Jimmy Butler can't even get a shot off here. Like, this is just really good defense. Mooney ends up recognizing this, and he cuts backside. But again, Hartenstein's there to protect the rim, which forces a late kick out. Really good. Closeout by Mitchell here. Caruso kind of gambles on this play, thinking that he's going to intercept the pass here, but really good backdoor cut by 2. I mean, like, these rotations are just really good by the Thunder. Like, even though Caruso gets beat backside, you have Hartenstein still protecting the rim. Jang's going to come over and play help defense on Butler. Now you have Caruso back on 4, and it just forces a really bad shot. I mean, Shai's not even on the floor here, and so now you have to have another self-creator. And so the Thunder are going to run their typical ghost screen here with Chet at the top of the key, or top of the arc. He's going to slip out of it, and now you have your mismatch, and Mitchell's just going to attack downhill. But I mean, watch this. Watch his ability to finish. Like, this requires so much touch and so much body control, being able to do this. Like, this is exactly what you want. I mean, being able to get this mismatch and go downhill. He's also going to switch, cross the ball over and go to his strong side. I mean, if he even wants to, as soon as he realizes Draymond's picking up, I mean, he has Hartenstein in the dunker spot here if he absolutely wants it. But instead, just a really, really good finish here. I mean, like, that's so hard to do, man. So this is one of my favorite plays from the game. Gonna get Caruso passing the ball to Hartenstein top of the arc. And watch. So Kaysen started right here. He's gonna clear out, go to the opposite corner, taking Curry with him. And so it just opens up the paint as soon as Curry's gone. Right. And so he's going to act like he's going to set a screen on Buddy Hield. Instead, he's going to slip this. He's going to attack. And Hartenstein recognizes it. I mean, it's a perfect pass. Again, this would not be possible without Wallace clearing out though and occupying Curry. But I mean, like, this is really good stuff here. It's a great pass, great finish. Thunder are going to run a pick and roll with J. Will here. Again, also, this isn't very intentional setting the ball screen this high again, because if you set the ball screen high, it just allows the person with coming off the screen to attack downhill and gives them a lot more space. And so Shai does a really good job of recognizing J. Will's defenders hedging a little bit, not really hedging, but just kind of playing up a little bit more. And J. Will also does a really good job of coming out of the screen and rolling instantly. This is all really possible because of how good his screen is on Kuminga. I think if you're Kuminga, you really want to just play this outside and not get screened in so hard. But again, credit to J. Will here on the screen. Creates a lot of separation. Shai instantly recognizes it. There's an entry pass in. Also, if you're Curry on this play, you probably want to be more inside, just kind of playing more help, because I mean, you'd rather give up an open three as opposed to, you know, a wide open layup. Instead, ends up fouling J. Will, and he's able to finish through contact. Just really good stuff here. Again, if you're Curry and you're right here instead, now you can set up for a charge, you know, maybe get a turnover here, but instead he's fouling. Really good and one here. Okay, so I really love this action coming from the Thunder here. Gonna run a screen and roll with Chet, but Shai's gonna be the release player here, and Chet is just gonna roll instantly to the goal, or to the, yeah. It's there too. If Shai really wants it, I mean, like Chet's even pointing up, like the alley-oop is here. 2 for Golden State is he's playing more. He's not playing really good help defense. Ideally, you'd want him to be a little bit more inside to just cut this off. But I mean, I think Shai just recognizes it's a little too late. So he rejects the screen from J. Will, and he's going to attack downhill, attack the middle of the paint. And now he's just reacting to Kuminga here on defense. So I see Kuminga's anticipating. Shai's going to try and go for a layup, so he's already setting up for a charge. Chet recognizes this, and he's going to cut backside, kind of giving him this easy dunk. Because again, if Kuminga plays more here, then you have Chet you have Shai just attacking the rim, hopefully getting a foul call. But instead, Kuminga tries drawing a charge, and no one's tall enough to block Chet down here. And so, yeah, just really good reactions by Shai here, just setting this whole play up to begin with. Okay, so the Thunder love sprinkling in a little bit of 2-3 zone defense. As you can see, they're going to do it on this play. I mean, you look at the score, they're already up 23 points with 44 seconds left in the half. But you're going to have AJ Mitchell and Isaiah Joe playing up top, and you're going to have Shai, Ihart, and J. Will playing down low. And so again, the key to get a defense out of the zone is to either get the ball inside the paint or to just hit a ton of perimeter shots. And whenever you get the ball inside the paint, it's going to open up the floor here, because you're going to force the defense to collapse. And so here, you want Mitchell taking ball onto Jimmy Butler here, and then you want Hartenstein kind of dropping down Instead, the rotation's a little bit late, and you force J Will to have to play inside instead when he should be playing right here. So look, Hartenstein just a little late. He needs to get over now. Because now it forces J Will to get screened in, and AJ Mitchell's way too far outside. And now you leave a wide open, uncontested 3. Okay, so Thunder are going to overload the right side of the court here. You're going to get picked by Chet. Mitchell does a really nice job of setting Curry up to get screened here on this play. Shows really good patience here. But you see a lot of young guys in the NBA, or even just in basketball in general, is that they don't set their defender up to really get screened. So if AJ Mitchell is impatient here, you might just allow Curry to just play ball, and now it leads to an ineffective screen. But instead he sets him up. Now you get the switch you want. So now you have Chet onto Curry here, which forces this help defender to play more up. And now you have, I know Hartenstein's not on the screen yet, but he's gonna come, be in the dunker spot here, and he's just being patient. So watch. Right here, now Chet's essentially occupying 2 men here. Butler's definitely is not supposed to allow Hartenstein to cut inside, but he ends up doing it. And so, look, like Hartenstein's already recognizing this, and it's an easy alley-oop. Love this play. This is going to be a Hartenstein appreciation clip here. Hartenstein's already recognizing that he's more than 2 passes away, so he's going to play really good help defense here. As soon as he sees Kuminga driving, he's already anticipating the spin move, and so really good help defense just forces Kuminga into a very tough layup. I mean, like, this is just great help defense. So off that rebound, you're going to have Mitchell in transition here. And no one's really going to stop ball until very late. And Mitchell does a really good job of recognizing that Draymond Green's going to cut off this pass to Wallace, leaving Shai wide open right here. And so this is a really good shot here by Shai. You live with this all day. Fortunately, he just doesn't end up making it. But that's why you have 2 7-footers down here in the paint, getting ready for the offensive rebound. And I don't know why Mitchell isn't stepping up here. Like, he has a wide open 3 because Curry is just watching ball now. And you'll see Hartenstein even recognizes it. He's like, he needs to be spotting up. Also, if you see Shai's being a little animated here on this left side, it's because these 2 defenders right here, they're not really occupying anybody. I don't know why my cursor's doing that. And so I think if Mitchell swings the ball here to Wallace, Shai has his man beat over here because no one's really picking him up. Doesn't end up happening though. So he's going to reject the screen. The ball back to Hartenstein. But watch this. I love this by Mitchell. He recognizes that Shai's hugging him on defense. And so because of that, he's going to cut and just try and go downhill. And Hartenstein does a really good job of recognizing that his man isn't playing so much help. He's just guarding ball. And so he's going to bounce pass it. Really good window, really good entry pass. Great stuff. So again, the Thunder are going to run their ghost screen set with Chet here at the top of the arc. My opinion, I think Chet goes a little too early off this. Ideally, you would want Shai already attacking downhill. And then you have Chet coming over here. Just because it allows his defender to stay that extra second longer when Shai goes to attack. And that leaves Chet wide open, essentially. So he goes a little early, but Shai still beats his man off the dribble. And look, now his man has to go play help, leaving Chet wide open here. And so that's why the ghost screen is so hard to defend. He's just going to attack downhill. Again, one thing that I really noticed throughout these Thunder games is that Chet has truly developed his mid-range. It's a lot better than what it used to be a season ago. And so he recognizes that Pod's playing, I think his name is Pods, number 2 for Golden State. He's just anticipating a charge here. So he's going to roll out of it. Nice little fadeaway. And no one's contesting this jump shot either. Like, really, really good selection here by Chet. All right, I'm going to skip a little bit into late in the third quarter. I didn't screen record any clips from the fourth quarter because if you already look at the score, the game's already over. But I don't think people appreciate enough how good Shai is as a defender. Like, I know people give him his flowers based on his offense, but Shai's defense is so good, especially for someone of his caliber. You see a lot of people that like to reserve their energy for just offense, especially these people who can score the ball really well, like how Shai does. But Shai plays both spots really well, offense and defense. Like, he's just making this offensive player just absolute hell. Really good contest here. Honestly, if you're moody here, you just want to already, as soon as you get Shai off the court and in the air, you kind of just want to go already into your jump shot, draw the foul. But again, Shai gets a tip on the ball here. This is just really, really good defense. Okay, last clip of the night here. 12 seconds left in the third quarter, and up 32. Thunder love running a two-man game to end the quarter. They're going to see it a lot, and it's always going to involve Shai. So, actually, AJ Mitchell's just going to reject what I thought Shai was going to set a screen here, but I guess it's just a set for AJ Mitchell to disguise maybe. But man, AJ Mitchell's body control in this play is insane. He already beats him right here. Honestly, if he just got a shot, he could shoot it right now if he wanted to, but instead his defender bites on the pump fake, and as soon as he bites on it, boom, he instantly gets a nice little hezzy in here. Instant foul. Floats the ball up. This is just an insane finish. I mean, look at Caruso here. He realizes this is crazy. I'll get another angle of it. Yeah, I mean, Mitchell's development this season, it's been really nice to see. We needed someone like him coming off the bench. But yeah, you're gonna see. He's gonna cross over, snatch the ball back. He has the shot here if he wants it, but I guess he recognizes that number 3 is kind of playing the shot a little bit, so he bites on the hezzy. Instant foul, takes the contact, and floats the ball up. Guys, that is insane. Whew. That'll wrap up the video for today. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. I'm gonna keep on cranking out these videos. I believe we play the Lakers next game, but if you guys have any recommendations, feel free to leave them in the comments. Also, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll get you guys on the next one. Thank you.